Now, this is the third iteration of the bail reform statute, and with respect to germaneness, the proposed amendment will repeal the so-called bail reform statute in its entirety. So when we sit here, and obviously we're addressing just simply the germaneness, and I'll get to the bill itself in a little bit, I don't think we can actually say with a straight face that it's not germane to changes to the bail reform statute. And now, by way of history, in 2019, in the budget, bail reform was adopted. It took effect on January 1st, 2020. And quite clearly, it was dangerous and became more dangerous by the day. And after significant backlash, significant people were released from custody. People could not have been held on, for example, manslaughter in the second degree. I was in the other house at the time during the 2019 budget, and I specifically argued that charges such as drunk driving and killing someone were ineligible for bail. So clearly, there was no choice, and the two houses, the two majorities, felt the need to immediately make changes. And they made some not very significant changes, but they did add a few things, like when someone loses their life, the judge could consider bail. But again, having a laundry list of crimes that are ineligible for bail, the judge has no discretion to decide dangerousness, to decide anything of any real significance that would otherwise ensure that person's return to court because they were specifically ineligible crimes. So that was version 2. And then we sit in this chamber today making yet another round of changes because clearly, in my opinion, and I think in the opinion of most New Yorkers, we are less safe as a result. So when I suggest that this is not only germane, that this bill, repealing it and starting from scratch, is the answer, I think it's without question that we all agree. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here making yet another change that, in my opinion, having read Part UU of this Alpha bill, doesn't do much. In fact, doesn't come anywhere close to fixing the problem. So the reason why we need full repeal, and I might add one thing, because some of my colleagues have said and publicly that we're going to go back to the Stone Age, we're going to go back, this is terrible, that if we want to even consider repealing the current bail statute, well, actually, we're going to go back to December 31st, 2019. We're not going back to the Stone Age. We're going just a few years back. And then we can talk about doing it right, because there were some changes that possibly could have been done, for sure, but not like this, and not like version 2, and quite frankly, not like the one we're about to debate and vote on today. So with all due respect, Mr. President, I do appeal your ruling. I do believe this bill is certainly germane, and I think if we can get past the germaneness, we should ultimately have a vote on the floor, because that is what we need to do to help our New Yorkers be more safe. Thank you.